4 times I tried to get in the breakaway. Will it be enough to win the race? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in the Zwift Racing League Round 4 Legends Round. It's race 3 and it's a flat out scratch race on Croissant. After a short lead-in, it's 4 laps of Croissant in France. 3 sprints every lap, but the terrain almost completely flat, so everything points to one thing, a massive bunch sprint. For this race I went full aero, my upgraded Canyon aeroed with the TT Swiss Arc 1100 wheels. If this comes down to a sprint, I'm ready. As we hit the course, we take on the Dos down sprint for the first time. It drags slightly uphill and a few riders try to shake things up, but nothing sticks. Right away it's clear, this course just isn't selective enough to break things apart. So this race is basically set up for a bunch sprint. And that's exactly my problem. I don't have the sprint to win this. So there's only one option. I have to make it to the breakaway. The team for today: Pieter Jan, Matthias, Yves, Geert, Maarten and me. And Maarten is just back from pneumonia, so this is his comeback race. Last week we delivered, 2nd place in the points race. But that course suited us way better than today. Still, we came in hungry for another big result and to move up in the standings. After 8 kilometers, the peloton is still almost fully together. No real splits, everyone's still there. We will lose Maarten quite early, but that's normal after his illness. It's just a step too far today. But stay strong on the comeback, Maarten. Before the start, I didn't feel great. Went a bit too hard at dinner and I was paying for it. But towards the end of lap 1, something shifted. The legs started coming around and I felt that spark again. And that gave me confidence, because Saturday before this race I won a race against A riders. Not because I was the strongest, but because I saw an opportunity. 2 riders up the road, completely focused on each other, watching and hesitating, waiting for the other to crack. And that's when I went. No hesitation, no second guessing. I slipped underneath them. Suddenly I had a gap, a few seconds, but that's all you need. From that moment on, it turned into a 14-kilometer fight. Full gas, no relief, every second they were chasing, and I had to commit, fully, no looking back, no saving energy, just holding the power and believing it would stick. It had been a long time since my last win, but I went all in, and somehow I held them off. That race reminded me of one thing. If you want the breakaway, you have to be ready to suffer for every meter. So coming into today, mentally, I was completely ready. And that's why you saw my first real attempt to get into the breakaway. But unfortunately, the peloton pulls it back. But it's not just me, others want to break away too. Moves are starting to happen, which means another window will open. And next time, I will have to be there as well. Not long after 17 kilometers in, 3 riders make a move. I jump on it, try to sneak into the break, but the peloton isn't having it. They shut it down again, and now it's clear. Only something exceptional is getting away today. And now we're on the point where it starts to get frustrating, because I feel strong, but it's too early to commit. If I go all in now, I risk blowing up and getting dropped completely. So I'm constantly balancing, chasing the breakaway, but holding something back for the sprint. And that's a dangerous place to be. And if you're enjoying this, like and subscribe, it helps a lot. We're halfway, and honestly, nothing's happened yet. A few riders try, but the peloton shuts it down every time. Everything stays together. But for me, that's not a bad thing. It gives me time to reload the legs for the next move. You can sense it in the group. The next move is coming. We're heading into lap 3. This is the window, because once you reach the final lap, the sprint teams take control, and then it will be too late. And there it is, 4 riders break clear. I go all into bridge, this looks like the move. For a moment it's there, but the peloton snaps into action, closes it down, just like that, it's gone. Another missed chance. Third time, and again it doesn't stick. And now it's starting to get to me. Every attack costs energy, and I can feel it adding up. So I make a call, I stop forcing it, sit in the draft, recover. Because if this goes to a sprint, I will need every bit of energy I have left. Apart from Martin, the whole team is still in the peloton. So now I'm counting on them. Hopefully they've got the legs for a strong sprint. We're heading towards a down sprint for the second last time. Next lap, this is where it decides the race. But I'm not fully convinced it's over yet. There have to be others thinking the same, trying to avoid a sprint. So I stay sharp, right at the front, just in case one last opportunity opens up. 3 laps, nothing decisive, but now it's money time. 10 kilometers to go, everything comes down to this. Does it end in a bunch sprint, or is there still one last rider willing to risk it all? At this point the breakaway feels gone. If there was a moment ago, it was the final time of down. That slight uphill, the last real chance to split things, but it never happened. And now you can feel it in the group, everyone's accepted the same thing. This race is going to a sprint. But then, at the sprint du cratère, something unexpected happens. Greg and Benz launch one last attack, and I hesitate, because if I follow now, I might kill my legs for the sprint. This looks strong, so I decide to go all in and bridge across. The problem? The peloton follows me, and I never make it onto their wheels. And for Greg and Benz, it's also over. The peloton brings them back almost immediately. No breakaway, not today. 4 times I tried, but this race just wouldn't let it happen. And sometimes, that's just the course. Today was built for the sprinters. And you know what? I can live with that. 4 kilometers to go, just enough time to recover. And surprisingly, the legs still feel good. Now everything comes down to one thing, timing. With that slight uphill to the line, going too early means you're done. So I make a decision. Wait, hold back and commit late. One shot, one moment. But is it the right one? Let's find out. This is it. We hit the cobbles. Now it has to happen. You can feel the tension building. I stay at the back of the peloton, waiting, saving everything, hoping to come out of the draft and fly past everyone. I decide to launch my sprint at 250 meters, thinking it's the perfect timing for the uphill finish, but I got it wrong. Others go much earlier and I'm way too far back. I try to come around them, pick up a few riders, but it's not enough. I finished 38th. If I would have gone earlier, I could have been so much better. But that's racing. Sometimes one decision changes everything. Only Peter Jan and Matthias managed to crack the top 20, with Peter Jan taking an impressive 4th place after his win last week. But as a team, it's a different story. We finished 7th out of 11 teams. Not the result we were hoping for. We couldn't back up last week's 2nd place and dropped to the 8th in the standings. But that's racing. We go again next week. You can see it, I'm disappointed, because the legs were good today, and right there I realize it. I should have gone earlier in the sprint, but it's done. You live with the decisions you make. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time, bye!